Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for May 17th, 2023. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now, including today, Comcast encrypting free over-the-air TV with DRM. They're not alone in doing this. We'll tell you everything you need to know about that. Android TV is getting access to 800 free live TV channels. And Peacock is going to stream an exclusive NFL playoff game this upcoming season. We got this and a whole lot more we're going to talk about in this video here in a quick minute. If you want to find out more about these stories, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there over at cordcardsnews.com so you can read about them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'll love to hear from you. Second, don't forget, if you're watching this on Wednesday, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, I am here live on YouTube answering your cord cutting related questions. So join me tonight. If you're watching this when I post it, 7 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. Check it out. If I'm not going to be doing it that week, I'll put an announcement up on social media. And lastly, before we get into it, hey, if you're new here, could you do me a big favor? Could you hit that subscribe button? Could you hit that thumbs up? Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow, helping me support my family, and everybody who works here. I would really appreciate your support. And hopefully we can help you, I should say, break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. So with that said, let's dive into it. Starting off with Comcast starting to encrypt their new ATSC 3.0 over-the-air free TV with DRM. This means if you don't have a compatible tuner, and most of the over-the-counter ones that plug into existing TVs right now are not, but they're working on that, you can't watch select over-the-air TV channels. A growing number, and not just Comcast, of TV station owners, Comcast is just the most recent to do this, are putting encryption on local television. Now they say this is to cut back on piracy, right? This encryption prevents you from ripping it and uploading it online, and can be piracy. But the reality here is a lot of cord cutters don't have a tuner with this. They say most TVs are coming with ATSC 3.0 tuners, already have the correct DRM, but the two main boxes on the market, the HD Home Run, for example, and the Zapper box, both do not support this DRM at this moment. They say it's coming, but at this moment they do not. So I have a question for Comcast, everybody doing this. If we're working still to make some of the most popular tuners on the market compatible with this DRM, why not wait 1 year? In a year, most cord cutters tuners will be compatible with this DRM standard. What's the rush? For now, you can switch back to ATSC 1.0, not get all the cool features that 3.0 have, but still be able to watch it without a standard tuner if your 3.0 tuner is not compatible. I really just say this is something that should have waited a year. There's really no good business sense to rush this right now. This seems to be very short-sighted, I think, on Comcast and others' part. But the good news is this tuner will come in and be able for you to have access to it when they update. Now the problem here though is this DRM will allow them to do things like make DVR recordings expirable and more with it. So I don't really like this. If you want to learn more about what ATSC 3.0's DRM system can do, Antenna Man has a great video on this. Check out my story down below. I have a video from him with a lot more detail, a lot longer video that I'm going to get into here to talk about DRM with ATSC 3.0 and what you need to know about it. So with that said, let's keep moving along. Android TV is going to, or by the time you watch this, going to have access to 800 free live TV channels. Now, Google TV last month added this. It's a partnership with a growing number of companies, including Haystack, Tubi, Plex, and I believe more, that allows them to have over 800 live free channels built directly into the home screen. There's a new live tab on both Google TV now and most Android TV boxes that allows you to go watch live TV streaming from these services, all consolidated into a single place. So you don't have to open multiple different streaming channels or services to find all the free content you can get through this. I really do love this. Now, do a software update if you didn't see it. Not all Android TV devices are going to be compatible, but I believe most major ones are. And it's a really cool feature. I love this. I've talked a long time about the ability to combine streaming services into one user interface. Well, it's taking all the free content and combining it into a single user interface on Google TV. Amazon Fire TV is doing something similar, but I'm not sure who their partners are. We'll see how that plays out in the future. Of course, you have the Roku channel and more on Roku with that allows you to do it. I absolutely love this. I think consolidating, making content for multiple services available in a single place is the future of cord cutting right now. So I love what Google's doing here. And again, Google TV went live last month. This month, Android TV users can now access the free lineup of content. Over 800 live channels. Again, these aren't ESPN, but there's really good content that I've really enjoyed. Check it out. Let me know. Have you tried it out on Google TV or Android TV? What do you think of the service? All right, let's keep moving along because big news was announced this week. We first reported this last week. Now we got it confirmed that Peacock will officially stream an exclusive NFL playoff game. Now, reportedly, according to the announcement, on January 13th, NBC and Peacock will air an exclusive wild card game that will stream only on Peacock. Now, you will be able to watch this in the markets of the two teams, whoever they may be, on NBC. But outside of that, you will need Peacock to watch it. It's much like what we see on Monday Night Football, where often the Monday Night Football games get to broadcast on ABC for the in-market teams. Outside of that, you need to watch it on ESPN, for example, in the past. First time we're going to see an exclusive NFL game streaming just on Peacock. Now, we have seen NFL games streamed exclusively online through Amazon Prime Video in the past. Now we're seeing it going over to Peacock also. This will also mean that NBC will get 3, if you count Peacock, playoff games in a single weekend. First time a single network has had that, even though it's spread across their streaming and over-the-air channels. First time that's ever happened in NFL history. It's definitely changing how NFL teams watch TV. What do you think about this? College football games are going to be on Peacock. It seems that Peacock's strategy for success is increasingly moving towards streaming of sports. They have about 22 million subscribers, last reported, and they're really trying to grow that to keep up with Disney Plus and Paramount Plus and HBO Max and all these other streaming services. It's a competitive, growing market. NBC says sports may be it. They've done one game a year with Notre Dame. They have a new contract with the Big Ten that will put some Big Ten games on Peacock. The Olympics will stream live all events on Peacock. No longer will you have to tape delay until night. You can watch them live through Peacock, for example. And now we're getting NFL games exclusively on Peacock. Really, it seems that sports, I've said this before, is one of the few things people are willing to watch live. Drives a lot of viewership. NFL is probably the most watched sporting events and often the most watched shows, period, in the United States. Peacock is hoping that will help drive subscribers. We'll keep a close eye on it. All right, moving along. Verizon, we talked about this yesterday, but Verizon has officially announced their new Verizon whatever they call it, My Picks, or let me scroll down. My Plan, that's it. I'm sorry, it took a little while for my tablet to respond to scroll down. This new My Plan system drops Disney Plus bundle from your standard service for new subscribers. Now, if you're a Verizon customer, you already get the Disney Plus bundle, or you get Disney Plus included with your service. That stays as long as you maintain that plan. New customers starting May 18th, so this week, that signed up, will be able to add different kind of cool features for $10 each. Things like Apple Music, Apple One, Walmart Plus, a $100 or 100 gigabyte mobile hotspot, and credits towards streaming services like Disney Plus for $10 each a month. Definitely want to read the fine print on this. The plans themselves are slightly cheaper, but when you add it up, just make sure you A, know the cost of that service, B, decide if that's right for you or not. But Verizon is changing it. No longer will Disney Plus bundle be included with Verizon plans later this week. So keep that in mind. All right, California is getting a new free over-the-air television station. This is coming in California, in CHICO. Somebody tell me how you say that in California. I don't want to mispronounce it. But this new channel will be on channel 19, and it will offer the Heartland Network, Retro TV, the Family Channel, Revin, and the Action Channel, all there. Now, this is a group of channels all owned by the same company that's been rolling out across the country. They launched in Oklahoma City, Indianapolis, and more. Retro TV I've actually loved. I don't know if they still do it. They used to air old Dragnet networks, and they're here in West Michigan. I've watched them for some time. Absolutely love the old classic 50s Dragnet. It was really cool to watch it there. I always DVR'd it. But there you go. If you have an antenna and you live in California, you may want to rescan to see if you're picking up a new channel 19. Deal of the day. Now, Amazon's Fire TV Mother's Day sales come to an end, but the Fire TV Stick 4K, not the Max, the 4K, which is a very powerful streaming player, even if it doesn't have the new Wi-Fi 6 in it, that's okay. But it's now for sale, right now for $31, down from $49.99. Link in the show notes for full details and where you can find it on Amazon at this price. Limited time sale. Very likely, if you didn't watch this when I launched it or when I posted this video, it may come to an end, but check it out. It's a good deal. Get it while you can. Unfortunately, deals expire. I can just tell you about them when I see them. And lastly, Redbox and AMC this week announced a new deal to bring several channels to Redbox's free live TV streaming service, including the ability for them to air the Walking Dead universe. So you see Walking Dead content streaming for free on Redbox. Now, Redbox says they will soon surpass 180 free channels, and this summer have more than 200 live free channels on Redbox. Now, if you think of Redbox as just getting DVDs, you really should check out their streaming app on Roku and many other players. The ability for you to watch it there is really good. They have a growing catalog of free on-demand movies and television shows, including this deal with AMC to bring a whole lot more content. So check that out. Well, that's it for today. I hope you had a fantastic Wednesday as you're watching this. I'll be here tonight, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Easterns, right here on our YouTube channel, answering your cord cutting related questions. Until next time, take care, be safe. I'll be back again real soon.